What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker in this Dawson. I'm broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. It's a beautiful sunny day here in California, Los Angeles, and I'm live and alive. And I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today's a special fucking day, lads. Today is a very special fucking day. That's right, I'm bringing it a fuck back, yeah. I'm bringing it back, yeah. It's fucking Tuesday, lads. It's fucking Tuesday. And let me tell you, lads, it's fucking Tuesday. It's sun's out, guns out. It's the only fucking sunny day here in England, right? We're in fucking London. We're in London town. And it's the only sunny fucking day we got. So we thank the fucking Queen on this beautiful fucking Sunday. This beautiful fucking Tuesday, as a matter of fact, yeah? Let me tell you fucking lads. What we do on fucking Tuesdays, we do something very important. We do something on every fucking Tuesday, and we haven't in a while. That's right. Every fucking Tuesday, we go on a fucking heist. On a motherfucking heist, lads. It's Tuesday and we're doing it. We're stealing the fucking sunshine. We're going out and we're finding fucking shirts, lads. What happened to my fucking t-shirt? What happened to my fucking sleeves? We need jumpers. We need pullovers. We need fucking shit to wear that are the fucking guns, right? And we're gonna be robbing them fucking blind. We're robbing the fucking IRS first. We're gonna go in. We're gonna steal money from the fucking federal government, yeah? And then we're gonna go buy some fucking pullovers on this beautiful fucking Tuesday. That's right. Anyway, what's happening, folks? What's going on? I'm live and alive. I'm in a good mood, as you guys can probably tell, despite the fact that I have some funny news to tell you. I am right on time, as a matter of fact, partially because I didn't take a shower. I'm actually kind of smelly. I'm a stinky boy. I mean, I changed my shirt, but I'm a little bit of a stinky boy right now. Stinky, a little bit of musty. I'm gonna talk about why in a brief moment, but let me tell you, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news and what's going on in the world of Hasanabi Piker, and in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. And after yesterday's absolute banger of a show, Walking Peak, we did Walking Peak season fucking Walking Peak season 2, episode 2. Ended last night on a very big cliffhanger, and it was a lot of fun. And after that, I had some things to do, because Monday nights are very important nights. That's right. What was the very important thing I needed to do? I watched Shogun. Monday night is Shogun night. Now, I will say this much. It made me sad. Shogun ended on a bigger cliffhanger. Yeah, it made me fucking sad. Okay. It's midnight, bro. No spoilers. It made me very sad. All I'll say is it's officially ruined. The show's officially ruined. The show is officially done for me. I probably am not going to watch it anymore. I'm boycotting it. It went from the best show ever to the worst show ever. I don't even want to see this. I don't even want to see this anymore. I don't want to see this any longer. That's it. Anyway, so genuine question: have you considered switching to Blue Sky for stream updates and news? It's so much better than X. It feels like a real platform. Absolutely not. Did the show go woke? Yeah, it did. I loved it. We are now officially a community again. You want to know why? Because the memes, you guys actually make my head so freakishly large. I love it. Like we are now officially a community again. All right. We didn't used to be. We used to be filled to the brim with haters. And nowadays we're filled to the brim with lovers. And I love that personally. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh. No, I haven't seen this episode, but I spoiled myself with my deductive skills. Yeah, whatever, dude. It's because of Walking Peak. It corralled us together. Yeah. Please send good vibes, chat. My kitty's getting her coochie removed today. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. She won't end up having periods and stuff, right? Could be uterus because of cis. Yeah. Cat's gone non-binary. Any Daily Show stuff today? Sure. You say we're a community, but you guys have been real hostile towards us Bens recently, and it's fucked up. Bens deserve all the smoke. Bens in the chat deserve literally all the smoke on the planet. Anyway, folks, this morning, I finally, after complaining a bunch, got an interview with the federal government, with the Customs and Border Patrol. I was going to get my global entry interview. And that shit's like kind of far away from where I live. So I had to prep for it ahead of time, which I did. And it was foolish because I'm an idiot and I forgot to bring my goddamn passport with me. So I drove all the way down there in the traffic for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. So they were like, yeah, you can't do a global entry interview without your passport. And it's like, why not? Like, you're the government, you know it's me. Like, am I crazy about this? Let's be real. Let's be honest, okay? You literally are the fucking federal government. Like, you know who I am. You have my ass cheek hairs. You know what I mean? Like, you know what my thumbprint is. You got my biometrics. Identity theft is a real issue. I feel like if someone came into that interview with a passport, that's more suspicious. Hear me out. Anyone can steal my passport, but not everyone can be me. You know what I mean? Hear me out, dude. They got my biometrics. Like, also, who the fuck is stealing my identity and then using it for global entry? That's pretty funny. Like, someone stole my identity, and instead of fucking like stealing money or whatever, or opening up like credit lines or whatever, they are actually using it to be like, I also want to travel, and when I come back into the United States of America, I don't want to be hassled, and I want TSA pre-check, so I don't need to take my shoes off at airports. And it's like, at that point, dude, at that level of crime, that's me. You are me now, okay? You didn't just steal my fucking identity. You have become me officially, and you're better than me at being me, honestly. So you be me, and I'll be somebody else going forward. You know what I mean? I'll just pick a new identity at that point. I'll give you my fucking stream key and everything. You can just start streaming at that point. But yeah, this is the plot of Face Off. Yeah, true. In any case, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm an idiot for not bringing my passport. Drove all the way down there, and then I played basketball. and under the sun, and I didn't have time to shower. So that's what I did this morning. You should try Baghdad Airport. You don't even need to extinguish your cigarette at security. I love that. Dr. Pimple Popper? What does that mean? How do we know you are in fact real Hassan? You don't even have a passport. I have a passport. I just forgot to bring it to fucking Customs and Border Patrol. If you got your identity, I just donate money to APAC in your name to piss you off. That's crazy. Don't do that. You act like you aren't 1 hour late every other day. Actual monkey, you're being a Karen. Bro wants to go to Turkey. The chatter is depressed. Wait, you act like you aren't 1 hour late every other day? I'm literally less tardy at this fucking job where I make my own hours than you are at your big boy job that you are forced to be on time at every fucking day. That's crazy. I love it though, because that means that y'all got spoiled. Y'all got spoiled by my good behavior that you literally think y'all got so spoiled by my like incredibly consistent schedule that you straight up think after 5 years of doing this, you just think that like normal streamers are like this. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know this, but like the average streamer does not have a schedule. Normal streamers don't have a schedule. They don't have a consistent schedule at all. As a matter of fact, the fact that I have like a very consistent 5-year running schedule at this point where I come in live at 11 a.m. every goddamn day is pretty crazy. As close to that as possible, unless I'm traveling. All the ones I watch do? Yeah, because all the ones you watch are probably old and like me. Anyway, a lot of streamers actually do. The top streamers don't. Yeah, okay. You work on your hook shot today? No, I don't need to work on my hook shot. Güzel gömlek. Eyvallah. Okay. You are anything but normal, lol. There's lots of streamers that stick to a schedule. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome for always being on time. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. And for delivering to you some of the best content you've ever seen in your entire goddamn life. Your car can be a submarine? What is that?
Habibi, this is Dubai, Porsche in the water. See? Oh my God. Amazing.
Bro, that's a Taycan too. That's like actually dangerous. You can't be getting that shit. You cannot be getting that shit wet, dude.
Amazing. How he go? Everyone is keep watching.
You're so selfish, not gonna lie. Bro, I stay up all night to see you come on. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, I know. I'm so selfish for streaming.
This is a map showing you
a reasonable hour in the time zone that I'm in. And also for the time zone that like many Americans are in, which is mostly my audience and not wherever you are. Daily Show stole all your takes yesterday. Of course they did. God, I should just stop the stream right now and get to fucking Walking Dead, huh? Everybody's excited for Walking Dead. Everyone's saying it's Clementine. Anyway, just kidding. We're not going to do that. Obviously, the news frogs would unironically seppuku themselves and with no seconds. News frogs would literally seppuku across the board, demanding that I second them. Okay. You should definitely not put your car in water because the seal elements aren't made for it, but you don't have to worry about exhaust being blocked by water, so you can ford deeper puddles than gas cars can. You should definitely not put any car in water. Wouldn't you say that like electric vehicles, because of their battery, are even scarier to put in water though? Anyway, let me blast off real quick and let's get started already because there's a lot of news to cover. Not really, but there's the quicker I get through the news, the quicker I get to Walking Dead season 2, you know what I mean? Which is pretty awesome. Chat will remember that. World War III watch. Will Israel retaliate and how? Trump hush money trial day 2. Iran will remember that. Okay, everyone, do not distract them. Yeah, no distractions today. No distractions today. The battery sealed, it has liquid inside. Sure. We just evaporate if you got, we would just evaporate if we got rid of politics. Yeah. Man, the Walking Dead game is such a fucking banger for your type of streams. It's like watching a show with chat. Yeah. Are you more of a post up or face up kind of guy? I don't know what you mean. Like, do I post up on the paint? I do. Can we play Wolf Among Us after? No, because I already played Wolf Among Us. Maybe I'll replay it. I'd rather replay Detroit before I play Wolf Among Us, replay Wolf Among Us. Or I'd rather play Disco Elysium. Here, you guys want to know something fucking nutty? For all of the politics Andes in the chat, this game, playing Walking Dead, unironically convinced me that Detroit, or not Detroit, Become Human, but Disco Elysium would be a banger fucking thing to play on stream, because Disco Elysium basically is a Telltale game, but better. I'm gonna do a Disco Elysium racist run. 1me in basketball on stream, law. You're not the only one. Built like a fridge. Dude, I'll cook you, okay? It's a shame that the OG developers got cheated out of it. No, the OG developers had some drama that was well deserved as well. Nobody was a good guy in that story, from what I understand. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, wow. Aaron Rodgers' HIV conspiracies. That's cool. That's great. That's fun. That's fine. That's a normal thing to have. World War III watch. Will Israel retaliate and how? Trump hush money trial day 2. Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan aid. And the more. Walking Peak season 2 episode 3 later. Get in now. All right. Would you play those Chinese dating sims? Toast played it and it was fun to watch. Sure. Oh yeah, USC canceled their valedictorian speech. Yeah, we'll do that as well before I forget. USC cancels pro-Palestinian speech over security concerns. Play the pigeon dating sim. Tom Cotton wants to murder protesters. That's cool. Tom Cotton demands you murder protesters. Normal stuff in America, you know. Another day, another dollar, another normal day in the United States of America. Hattofuru boyfriend. Hattofuru boyfriend. I don't know what that is. Dude, this music is sick. Uh. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm on the Master Baker Finale with Fine and also Willard Neff. Yeah, this is some Zara music. Yeah, Master Baker Finale on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be on it. Are we past the dog stuff in Walking Dead? Yes, dude. What are you? You can't fucking watch me murk a dog? Did you see Civil War yet? No, bro. I don't have that time. I don't have time to do fucking... I don't have time. I don't have time for that shit. Okay? I don't have time. I will watch it eventually. Maybe this weekend if I have time this weekend. But Fan is crazy in defeat. Watch out. Really? Why is she as a girl so male-coded with her horniness? What's that about? That is something I wondered. I feel like she gets horny like a man. Like I feel like you don't really see girls that are in defeat like that. I feel like that's like a very male-coded fetish to have. My body is in shambles. I should have never gone to that desert sexo. Yeah, bro. I could have told you that. She, her in the streets, he, him in the sheets. The Walking Dead streams have been really enjoyable to watch. Keep it up. Thank you. Biological essentialism in my Hasanabi broadcast? No, dude. I mean, we have to make generalizations every now and then to make jokes. Like, holy fuck. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, women oftentimes are turned down by like very different things. There's a more holistic approach to being horny. Whereas like men are just like, I see something that is visually stimulating and my dick gets hard. Okay? That's what I'm making a joke about. I feel like she demonstrates horniness in a very male-like way. God, calm down. Men will be like, show hole, please. Thank you. Please and thank you for showing hole. Like, look, here, I'll prove it to you. Look at that. Look, do you see this? This is apparently hot for some of you freaks. This right here is apparently hot for some of you fucking freaks out there. I don't think any women find that hot. I think it's just gay men. Okay? You saw that? It's smelly too. No, it's not smelly. It actually smells awesome. Because I took a shower before I worked out. Have you guys ever done that? Where you just take a shower and then you work out afterwards and then you're like, well, I just took a shower. Like literally just before I worked out. I can't be fucking out here. Let me fucking sniff. Dude, this is what I mean. This is before I even showcase the fucking armpit, dude. I used to work at a gay strip club and there were a few dudes who loved to smell pits. Comedy tends to need expectations to be subverted. Stereotypes or expectations. Well, that's the whole point. Not gay. I liked it. Please do it more. Okay, everybody calm down. Both at the same time, hands behind heads, and we're winning. Yes, we love pits. So what? Please don't show pornography on screen. My parents are watching. My brother takes a shower before the gym. I don't get it. He gets dirty anyways. Yeah, I don't get that either. I can't take a shower before the gym. I take a shower usually after the gym. Can you dunk? Not yet. And honestly, I do legitimately feel like I've gotten like less strong over the years. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm older, like, because I've lost a shit ton of weight, and at this weight and at this level of strength in my legs, I should be able to dunk. I was able to when I was like 26, but I think at 32, at this At this weight and at this level of strength, I can't. And I don't know what it is. But, you know, you still continue to develop musculature and develop muscle mass, and don't start getting diminishing returns by before 35. So I still have some time. Before 35, I will dunk. Just trust. Did you ever cry while masturbating? No, but I have nutted before so hard after a ab workout in the morning. I've nutted before. That was I nutted so hard that I had an ab cramp, and I almost cried because of that. Have you guys never nutted so hard your abs cramped? It's the worst possible thing, dude. It sucks because it's like such a fun experience, and then just broken and destroyed by this momentary lapse of pain. I've never nutted. I own a vagina. Okay, but you nut too. Like, you can literally nut. As a matter of fact, vagina havers nut even harder than penis havers, as far as I understand. Use knees over toes, guys. Exercise and you will dunk in a couple months' time, and your knees will thank you. Yeah, knees over toes guy, officially a fucking legend. You want to know why I think knees over toes guy is officially a legend? I originally used to think he was a little bit like weird. He's very Hasanabi head coded in some ways, I'm not gonna lie. And I always thought that it was like, all right, bro, you're too fucking bendy. Like, chill out. You know what I mean? Calm the fuck down. Stop bending so much. Okay, I get it. Oh, you can put your fucking knees over your toes, right? But he also was just like, I don't know. His vibes are like a little weird. Maybe because I'm just really jealous of how fucking stretchy he is and how strong his legs are. And he has everything I don't, you know what I mean? Like, he has everything. He is the opposite of me in every way. Like, I'm very stretchy in the worst ways because I'm double jointed. He's stretchy and strong at the same time, so he doesn't get injured. Anyway, but I used to be annoyed with him. But to be honest, I saw him with Juju, what's his name? Juji Mufufu or whatever, like one of the guys that I've been following for years and years, who is one of the strongest, stretchiest dudes I know. Juji Mufu, yeah. And he cooked Juji Mufu. Like, it was insane. Like, he cooked him. He did something so crazy. He did something so crazy with him recently. That's not knees over toes guy. Yes, it is. Oh, it's movement by David, maybe? Oh yeah, it's not knees over toes guy. It's a different guy. Oh my God, it is actually a different guy. I was thinking of a totally different guy, chat. My bad. I was thinking of this guy. Whatever his name is. This is movement by David. Okay, movement by David is the guy that I'm talking about. Nothing I said is about knees over toes guy. Knees over toes guy is totally different guy. I'm so wrong about that. I got my guys mixed up. This is the Stay Flexy guy, and he's like so goddamn flexy, and it was like annoying how fucking flexy he is, and he's always flexing on me, it feels like, with how like impossible to fucking injure this guy is. And it pisses me off because he'll like purposely, yes, this guy is very Hasanabi coded. Yeah. He's like, he reminds me of a Hasanabi head. Like, I feel like I would encounter him in the wild. If I saw him in the wild, I'd be like, oh, this guy is like definitely a fan. He's not. He doesn't know who the fuck I am, I'm sure. But he just looks like the type of dude that would be in this community for sure. Just really autistic about mobility, like the most mobility autist guy. Anyway, but the point is, he's like really freaky, and he used to always like fall on his ankle on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, he used to fall on his ankle on purpose to show that he doesn't injure himself, and it pissed me off because it's like, if I did that with my 240-pound fucking body, I would literally have my bone rip through skin. You know what I mean? And but then I saw him with Juji Mufu, who is someone I do respect a lot, and he cooked him. Watch this shit, dude. this actually made me completely change my perspective. I think this guy, I mean, I've always thought that he was very good, but.
Check this out.
I thought that was a trick in videos that you reversed it or something.
That was actually.
By the way, Juji is like, Juji is pretty fucking stretchy for how strong he is. Do not make no mistake. You look at him and you're like, oh, this gorilla has no fucking way to stretch. No, he will outstretch you any day of the fucking week. He does like, he will smoke you on the stretch game.
Not that far. I'm impressed. Oh. You're close. Let's lower the bar so you get a feel for it. Your body.
Oh, I just feel like there's a lot of weight. Okay, well, we can start adding some weight to you with a weight vest.
Yeah, so he's like, oh yeah, bitch, let's see how well you do at my weight. Watch.
This feels nice and snug.
Let's see how much you weigh.
All right.
You are now at
183.5.
Ah!
Yeah, I could go up to 200. 201.5.
All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ah, yes!
Yeah, we can go up 50. Yeah.
Shut up.
252.5.
This is like heavier than me now at this point.
Here we go. Oh, the jump is going to be harder than anything.
Oh my God! You didn't use chalk.
Should I use chalk? Let's see if I can do it again. Yeah.
That's crazy. Have we covered the Bishop Mari Manuel? Why is this one fucking guy who keeps asking this? Like, what the fuck is the Bishop Mari Manuel? What? Stabbing in the Bishop in Sydney Church, a terrorist act, police say? Wait, what? I have no idea what the fuck this is. What is going on in Sydney, bro? I went to Sydney, I come back, everyone's stabbing each other. What the fuck's happening? Why is this good? Why is this flexibility important? It's not flexibility, it's actually strength. What he's demonstrating there isn't flexibility. What he's demonstrating there is actually a tremendous amount of strength. What are you talking about? He literally is showcasing that. I need you guys to understand something. Flexibility is not just about being able to like move your arm and contort your body in different ways. I'm very flexible, but also very weak in areas that matter. Why? Because I'm double jointed. Many of you who are double jointed in the chat will be able to show you that like their joints are weaker in general, which means they can pop them in and out with ease. However, that means that their joints are weaker in general, and therefore the parts of your muscles that are supposed to be more flexible are not flexible, are actually inflexible because you never activate them when you're making moves. This is how you become very injury prone. I'm very injury prone for that reason. So what I have to do all the time is, for example, I have to activate my scaps and work a lot, do wall angels and things of that nature, specifically do scap exercises so that I can develop some of these muscles that I normally never have to use because my shoulders are so mobile because of my hyperlaxivity. I don't know. But as you can see, I can just like move just my shoulders like this without moving anything else. It just means that my joints are weak. And because my joints are weak, I can move my joints a lot more, which is very dangerous for when you're working out, especially with big boy weight. When you're working out with big boy weight, you don't want your joints to be able to move so much. That's precisely why when I first started working out and I used to do bench press, my shoulder would pop out of a socket while I was bench pressing because the weight would be too much. I would start my bench press, 135, it's nothing, right? And I'd go up and boom, my shoulder would blow out of a socket like that. That would then, of course, harm a lot of the other muscles in that area because when your shoulder is when your shoulder in your rotator cuff is like moving around wildly, it starts rubbing up on shit that it's not supposed to. This is precisely how you get shoulder injuries regularly. Hasan isn't flexible. Who lied to him? I am incredibly flexible, but not flexible in the right way. Anyway, so Flexi Guy talks about this exact thing like 3 videos before Juji, which is why the Flexi Guy is actually very good. Your clip of the Australian fan Coke rant is going kind of viral on Twitter. Right-wing motherfuckers can't take a joke. Again, that's like so 2 weeks ago. Okay, as a former gymnast, you're so right. Not enough people put importance on healthy mobility. Yes. People don't get that. We saw that dodgeball game, bro. You can't gaslight us. Guns out today. Guns out every day, baby. I always keep that fucking thing on me. What do you mean? I hung out with Juji 2 weeks ago. He's an amazing person. I'm sure he is. I've been following him for years. He seems like a very nice guy. We fatigue more as well, fighting gravity all day because we fold so easy. Well, this is why we get 35-year-old engineers with the most fucked up shoulders and spines. Anyway, so that's a little brief aside. I wanted to give you guys the Stay Flexi guy is actually very smart and very good and very valuable in the exercises that he describes to you. You know, but that's besides the point. Let's get to the news, I think. Right? No, it's not Clementine. Wait, the 2 times I've dislocated my shoulder and it tore the labrum and I had to get surgery twice. How does it going out of your socket not tear the ligament? No, that's like, it just fucks stuff up there. I don't know. You motivated me to take the gym more seriously. I'm up to 465 pounds, deadlift on a hex bar. You've passed me on the hex bar, chatter. I don't think I could do 465 on the hex bar right now. But I went back to a conventional deadlift, which I love. God, I love deadlifting so much. I can't believe I fucking injured myself deadlifting early on when I first went back into working out. Do you have loose kneecaps too? I do. I do have loose kneecaps. That's why they click all the time. It's really annoying. But you can basically work against that, right? By exercising the muscles around your joints and make sure that you purposely activate them and make sure that you strengthen them and make sure that you do enough prep work when you're going to do a big lift day so that they're active, so that your muscles are just, you know, they know to fire up on particular exercises. I do a lot of shoulder work on my push days. I do a lot of shoulder work. I'll put a towel on my elbow and I'll do some pulls. I'll do some like rope pulls, things of that nature beforehand, specifically because I need to activate a lot of the different parts of my shoulders and a lot of different parts of my upper back, mid back region, so that I can properly stabilize my lifts. I also, unfortunately, cannot do flat bench press on a bar because I always end up injuring myself. So I've just given up on that. I'm doing dumbbells all day, baby. Good shit, bro. I wish I knew that years ago. Well, you also probably wish you had a subscription at the top of the hour. Here's another advice for you guys. Prep work comes in many different ways. I've already blasted off chatter that is sending me the blast off meme. Sorry. Prep work comes in many ways. At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. Now, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free. So prepare against the top of the hour ad break by subscribing for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. I deadlifted 625 PR last month. That's insane and disgusting, but I'm proud of you. Holy shit. I love that there is hella chatters in here that can outlift me. Not to say that my lifts are all that great. They're not. I'm not a very strong person. I'm obviously stronger than the average person, but I'm not strong for my weight, of course. However, it is very cool to see chatters outlift me and not be like Floki, who is already like a power lifter. You know what I mean? Honestly, stop doing dumbbell or barbell deadlifting if you have shitty shoulders. Move to a machine press. No, fuck no. I need that. You're wrong about that. What is your deadlift PR? No, 405 by 12 is basically what my current PR is at. I can do 4 plates for like around 12. I deadlift 350 at 285. Yeah, no, I can cook you, chatter, at 240. I'm 240 pounds. I played D1 college football and squatted for 700 pounds my senior year. That's insane. How much weight did you lose? I used to be 285 at my top, at my peak, when I was at my fattest. And now I have gotten all the way down to like 240. But the difference is when I was 285 at the peak of COVID, I was also not, I didn't have any muscle mass whatsoever. So that's another thing to consider. I was 285, but very fat with like a very high body fat percentage. Now I have a much lower body fat percentage, inching closer and closer to, 12%, not anywhere near there. I'm probably around like 16%, 17% body fat currently. But my goal is to get down to 10% body fat. Well, my short-term goal is to get down to 15, then 12, and then 10% body fat, while simultaneously, keeping up my muscle mass. That sounds miserable. No way you're 16% body fat. Wait, what do you think? You think I'm much higher than 16% body fat? Do you DEXA scan? No. Not much higher, but higher. That's why I said 16, 17 chatter. How the fuck do you calculate at least 20? No, I'm not 20% body fat any longer. But a lot of mobility training really helps with joint pain. I suffer from shoulder pain. I hit 5% for my bodybuilding show. It's miserable. I will never go sub 10. I'm too fat. While we're on the subject of weight, do you agree with me that the heaviest person in the USA should automatically be president and we can work out the politics stuff from there? Yes, and that's precisely why JB Pritzker will be president one day. Do you have a track you're eating or calculate this? Yes. There's no real perfect way to fucking calculate your body fat percentage. Obviously, when I say like I'm a thing, I'm eyeballing it for the most part. Chatters get real mad about that eyeballing and are literally trying to eyeball without seeing me shirtless, which I think is really funny. But anyone who knows what the fuck they're talking about will tell you that body fat percentage is like all of those little scans, all of those scans and shit that you do are never going to be correct. The best way to do it is by measuring water displacement and also with a measurement tape. And by looking at vascularity, a lot of that stuff also differs from person to person, obviously. I also end up having a lot of more loose skin as a consequence of like being fat my whole life. So there's that as well. So that doesn't factor into, calipers is the best way, but there's not really a great way. They put calipers on like parts where your body stores fat, most likely, like the underneath your arms, this area in between your legs, like down here, this area right here, that has a lot of fat in it. And then obviously your belly and your tire around your fupa region. And the other scientific way to do it is like by calculating water displacement and lean muscle mass. Do you take creatine? Yeah, I do. The fat tire, yeah. Without a saltwater test, which no one does, you'll never know your body fat percentage. Just going off how you look, 16 to 18% seems accurate. You can get under 50%, no problem. Yeah. No, I'm doing great. I have no issues with that. Yeah, you can do a DEXA scan. Me and Nicewig, we're going to go get one of these days. It'll probably tell me that I'm like 18, 19%, and then I'll be really sad. So I have been holding off on it, especially because Nicewig is probably down. He's like he's ahead of me. We both used to be fat, lost a lot of weight, and then gained it during COVID. And we're like around the same size as well. For the most part, we also are both weebs and play basketball. I love Nice Wig. Anyway, so we're supposed to go get a body scan one of these days, but you know, it's just been, my scale says 20.4%, so we grind until we cry. Yeah, those scales suck. Most of those scales where you have to hold on to like a thing will send like little electrodes or whatever, like little electric beams through your fucking body from your hands all the way from your toes, in through one toe, out through the other leg. And that basically is supposed to like calculate the amount of water, but you can manipulate those scales. That's where I one day will be 16% body fat and the next day will be 17% body fat. Those aren't great. Those are not great at all. Those are, unironically, eyeballing it is a better, more successful way to accurately assess body fat percentage than that. But it doesn't matter. Those are very, very, very inaccurate, and they can be manipulated. They're like basically the thing that you blow into at a fucking at a DUI checkpoint. Yeah. BEI has a 5 to 30% error rate. They aren't accurate, but they are reliable and consistent for developing a pattern. Yeah. You shouldn't
I
weigh
used
every
to
day
laugh-
unless you're doing a show. Yeah, I weigh periodically. I weigh twice a week usually. One on Friday and one on Monday to assess the damage over the weekend. But yeah, I don't think you should be weighing yourself every single day. That's not very good. Can you show us your Wakandan accent again? That shit was awesome.